Mosquitoes are the sole carrier of the dengue fever virus, and with it being rainy season, the conditions for mosquitoes to breed is ripe. Following the first confirmed case of locally acquired dengue fever, public health took measures to attempt to reduce the chances of others contracting the disease by applying insecticides within a 200-yard radius of the infected person's Manila residence, as well as at 2 Orda Chalampago schools. Guam EPA spokesman Nick Lee took us through the process.
The agency was able to take a look at the scope of work that was proposed by the pesticide and insecticide applicator. We took a look at the products that were going to be used during the application. We were able to take a look at the safety data sheets and the product labels to ensure that one, the products are EPA-registered, and two, they are EPA-established.
Talstar P professional insecticide was used in the corridors and interiors of the school buildings. Demon Max insecticide was sprayed along the perimeter, and Bonide mosquito beater was used in the areas where there were observable standing water. EPA was on site at Orda Chalampago Elementary School on Monday to observe the contractor applying these products.
There is minimal health risks involved with any pesticide, and I want to say that the choice with these insecticides that were used at the schools are on the more mild spectrum. There are other insecticides that are on the harsher side. So there was a good balance between ensuring safety once the insecticide was applied, and balancing that out with the effectiveness to control mosquito vectors. There were no observable deficiencies in terms of how the product was applied, both indoors, outdoors, along the property perimeter. So that was a welcome sign. Additionally, there was notice given to any passerbyers or anybody who could potentially wander into the premises while the insecticide was being sprayed.
Caution was taken to ensure that safety precautions were met, not only for the occupants, but for the personnel applying the insecticide as well. He says it comes down to using the applicator as directed by the EPA-approved label. They also took into consideration the required time of 1 hour for drying of the insecticide before allowing contact with surfaces sprayed. With a second case being confirmed Tuesday afternoon, he says that the community may feel the need to take precautionary measures into their own hands, but warns that directions for insecticide applications must be followed to the T.
Follow the directions on the label. Use it as it's directed. We have a tendency to think if some is good, more is better. But when you're handling or using insecticides or pesticides, products designed to kill things, you want to make sure that you're using it as the manufacturer intended. If you over apply, you could be wasting your own money, and you could be exposing yourself to more potential health hazard than the pest that you're trying to eliminate.
There are also alternatives to commercial insecticides, such as natural deterrents like apple cider vinegar, lavender, peppermint, citronella, and even garlic, which may repel mosquitoes. Other measures you can take is ensuring that no standing water is outside your homes, as these are breeding areas for mosquitoes.